Today we are going to make an elegant and delicate flower piece that looks absolutely stunning, and it's much simpler to make than you think. Fun techniques, shiny embellishments, gorgeous colors, it's all here. Stick around until the end to see how it turns out. 1 week till Christmas. I am so excited. I'm going away for Christmas. It's going to be a family Christmas. Actually, I'm going away to Rome. I'm so excited. Anyway, today I've got a question. Have you ever started painting something when you don't know what you're painting? I think that's the case today. I can only imagine that I want something floral. However, I'm not sure what yet. I'm not even sure about the colors, so I will be trying the colors as they go. And of course, changing probably 10 times. Yes, maybe this time we'll go with another color scheme that I hope you will like. Maybe let's start with the palette knife. If you've never tried it, please do. I can guarantee that you are going to enjoy it immensely. You feel much more free in a way, uninhibited. I usually tend to control my paintings a lot, and I wish I wasn't like that. I wish I could be more free while painting. This is a perfect tool for me. This is not gesso, this is white acrylic. Now, if you put black directly on the canvas, it's going to stain the canvas. Of course, you can cover it later on, but if you want to avoid it, mix it into grey straight away here. So we've got this grey. I will be blending in some sections. When you put some music on and you don't have to even think about what you're doing, that's kind of a nice moment. I might get it dry and I'll apply another color on top. That's an interesting texture as well. Look at that. Changing probably 10 times. I know it looks messy now, but it's okay. So now I can do some blending with the lighter colors. This time I do have some water on my brush. I was about to use this blush. I've changed my mind. It has to be blue. It has to be blue. Maybe because it's Christmas coming and the snow. And yes, here comes the blue. Oh, that made me happy. What a pretty color. This is Wedgwood. I think it's a beautiful color, and it saves me mixing it because I would be mixing this color all the time if I didn't have it. Yeah. The background was dry, by the way, now again. Creating a shade of gray that's bluish. That was the intention. So at the moment I'm imagining a flower here, maybe here. Some drips. Yes, I'm imagining dripping. I want to darken that section. However, another useful tip, if you just use black, it will not look good. It will have to be really opaque for it to look good, but then the edges won't blend nicely. However, if you add either a little bit of white or a little bit of any other opaque color, that will give you some nice coverage. So you see, I'm basically using black blended with this blue. I didn't want the borders too harsh. Creating some, I don't know what, some shadow, it's abstract. Let's just say that, it's abstract. Time for blending a little bit. The one thing I don't want the black to contaminate everything. That's why I'm rather careful now. I was thinking recently what my viewers think, because you never know what to expect from me, do you? Which maybe is a part of the charm, I don't know. Don't like repeating the same thing, that's just me. There are 2 reasons for it. Number 1, I don't want you to be bored. Number 2, I don't want myself to be bored. I don't know, somebody actually wrote to me that, and that made me really happy, that no matter which piece they see, they know it's mine when it's mine. Kind of, they know straight away it was mine. So that really made me happy. Okay, we've got this pollution smoke here in the middle. Joking. I said I want some drips, so before I drip anything, I want to create a faint impression that there's something, there might be some drips coming down. Changing probably 10 times. Very faint. I've been thinking about the flowers and I've concluded that I want a shape similar to hibiscus. I've done hibiscus with glue gun once. I'm going to draw a similar one, inspired by my own hibiscus. This is a soft 4B pencil, so it should be seen at an angle. Look, I can see everything so well. So I'm basically drawing the same flower here. I've decided to move it a bit higher, pressing it on the reverse now. That's why I love sketching it on a piece of tracing paper or baking paper, or whatever. You can use carbon paper. I find this the easiest. That's basically the design, pretty simple. I just transferred 2 of my blossoms. 1, 2, I hope you can see them. I'm considering a couple of buds as well, see them here? And something here. Hey, time for the paste. That's the old tube I had. I kept it in a jar. Pickled gherkins. Once the nozzle gets dry, you have to get the needle and poke it through. I'm going to start with this one. I don't worry too much if it's not identical. I want it much thicker. Okay, drew the line. So now I'm going to fill it up a bit. And I don't know if I really want a hibiscus or something similar. What would you love to receive for Christmas? Some art materials or something completely different? If you don't mind sharing, that would be awesome. What would you dream of receiving for Christmas? Oh, we've got 2 with some nice marks. Paste is great for petals, honestly. Whoever invented it first, big thank you. I'm sure they're probably long departed. However, it's a fabulous technique. I am really liking those marks. I'm also impressed with my efficiency tonight. It's 1:45. You see, this one I want it curved, so I am applying the paste the other way round from the midsection. See that? Maybe it'll make a little bud. This is so much fun. I like it. Petal is definitely overlapping the remaining ones. Did I say that if you haven't tried, it's super satisfying. It's so satisfying. Okay, now I need more paste on this side. The way you drag the brush is really important. If you want to keep the resemblance of a particular flower. I am hoping that this is going to be enough for those here. So just created some new ones. I actually can't believe it, but I've got some paste left. I don't know, maybe I'll add those central parts. I want it more on the petal. There you go. I like painting the blossoms with white first before I apply color. It covers the background. Now I am going to add some shadows. That's nice. So don't forget it's an imaginary flower. I'll leave the edges white and dark values in the middle, and also with some grey perhaps. I don't think I've ever made white flowers as such. Let's see what grey will look here. Bluish grey, of course. I'm liking it. I wanted them to be hibiscus flowers first, but then I didn't like those elongated sections. I don't know, it didn't sit with me. So I took a little bit of sandpaper and I sanded them down. That's it. I just forgot to tell you, I'm sorry. You've got, if you blend it with white, we've got some nice sort of gradation of color, gradient of color. I think my editor is just looking for all my mistakes. Yeah, I know he enjoys it. He enjoys mocking me. Even some black in the middle. Now the background makes more sense, doesn't it, with the colors. Now once the petals are painted, actually this one is not painted yet, but I am adding some highlights, especially to the raised surfaces. So of course in real life they should be the lightest edges. That's why when you're making a 3D piece, it's so nice knowing where to highlight and where the shadow should be. Here you've got them naturally, so once you turn your piece, you see all the grooves. Do you know what I would fancy now? Have a guess. What would you do? I hope it's runny enough. Come on, come on, come on. Drip, drip, drip. Don't know if I made it runny enough. Okay. Come on, run down. Oh, move faster. I think I need to help it. Yay, moving faster. I think I'll make a couple more. Actually, we can imitate the drip look. Oh, I definitely didn't want them at the same level. That looks a bit silly, doesn't it? Yeah. At the same time, I'm adding some darker colors in random places just to create some more interest. This one is going to be a faint one, fair enough. Oh, where did it go? Oh, did I turn the canvas? Turn the canvas. Now, at the same time, however, I would like some blue here. And I mean like bigger blue. I'm just going to touch it. Now, what if I add a bit of silver? A small amount. Pearl white as well. In the midsections, I might lighten up the edges. I wanted wintry flowers. I wasn't sure what wintry flowers are, but yeah, these look kind of almost frosty now. This pearl white makes them look whiter, brighter. Now I've got something very exciting. Look, this is diamond glaze. I'm going to make a drop and then position my ball there. Just drop them in the right place. Oops. It actually jumped into the right place. Did you notice that? It just went right there. Second flower. Those little balls are very cute. I'm happy with those. However, the shimmer is sort of different to this one. See, the shimmer here is more metallic. See, so we've got those balls and we've got some paint that I applied in between. So it's much more matte. Can you see that? So I'm going to touch these with gilding paste and I'll try silver leaf. Okay, so I'll wait for, say, 15 minutes. Oh, by the way, you see how well the balls are glued. They're not moving. By the way, these are all the leftover bits from all previous paintings. So when I collect, I know I'm terrible, I just collect everything. Drips of paint, scraps of silver leaf. Oh, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, I'm going to brush it off gently. Okay. Shaking off, and I'll see the outcome. Well, there we are. I must say I'm very fond of this piece. Please let me know if you liked it in the comments. I do read them all, even if I can't always respond. If you're looking for more content, you can find extended versions of my tutorials on Patreon. And this piece is for sale now on my website, abcreativeofficial.com. I want to say a huge thank you for everyone who has been watching this year. And I want to wish you all a wonderful Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year. I'll be back after a little break on the 4th of January. Again, thank you so much. Bye bye.